It's the second time 10 cups came up. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Don't forget to check your zodiac signs on my Facebook page, Oracle Unicorn, # Oracle Unicorn. And so I haven't cleaned everything up. This is a general reading for my masculines. Hello, masculines. I hope you're having a good morning. I hope everything's going okay. There's been a lot of rough energies I've been feeling, so I hope everything's going well. Flow through it. You got this. Like this Tower energy is coming up, relating to an apology about 10 of Cups, freaking Ace of Pentacles in play. Someone seeing a lot of things in new perspective, really in their joy. Okay, I feel masculines, you're getting the connectivity coming in. Okay. All right. So this was Taurus's. I finally I ate breakfast. Usually don't eat until I'm done with all of my readings. I ate. I have a drink over here, some green tea. Man, love me some of that. Arizona green tea with honey and ginseng. I noticed it actually does help me, or it does make it hard for me to fall asleep if I'm drinking it at night. Someone told me about that, and I'm like, huh. All right, masculine, looks like you're wearing a mask through your Tower energies, with a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things being revealed. Okay. Masculine, you are really seeing a lot of judgment relating to heart pains, putting work into things and understanding and seeing cutting truths happening here. But there is definitely a clearance in your strength and holding back towards a wish come true. You are really stepping into your manifestation energy relating to possibly a union with either a family member or a child, because I did put a child and a dog in my picture for this, so I don't even know why. I was going to put a wolf. I tried to put a wolf, but it was too big of a picture. So because I felt like this calling, in a way, like this harmonizing calling happening with the masculines, and that's why I was going to put, like, it was like a howling wolf at the moon. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, there's a lot of connectivity going on right here. All right, masculines, I'm just going to keep playing, cleaning, keep giving you messages as I feel them coming out. It's kind of like going through my channeling in a way while I clean, because I just finished my 2 bagels. They were little bagels. They weren't really big bagels. I can't eat too much. I can't eat a lot. Probably because I miss meals. That's not a good thing to do, but it is so hard for me to get motivated to eat something. Oh man, it is so hard. Harder than I've ever experienced, because when I was a stay-at-home mom, it was easy. And it was easy for me to just get up and make meals. And sometimes I guess I feel a little bit hard on myself right now, because I find it so hard to want to do any of that. It's like I now just do really what I feel as if like it's extremely needed of me. And then other than that, I really just sit with my own energies, and sometimes I'll have TV playing in the background just to kind of have something in the background. Sometimes I'll sit here with nothing in the background. Oh wow, there's a change when it comes to, oh wow, someone's having a foresight about this too. There's an opportunity coming relating to release and a concealment, some sort of secrets that are changing, bringing magic happen, like crazy powerful, like coming together type of magic. Allow yourself to breathe as you bring your full power towards this, because you have personal power and cleansing. So I felt that's more of an illumination of a heart-to-heart communication that's bringing in a lot of healing and grants a lot of clarity, and also clarity relating to gossip, scrutiny, relating to lies, deceitfulness, There's messages coming in relating to that. That's totally destined, relating to your inner journey. I can only imagine what's going to come out in y'all's layout. Loyalty in this opportunity, or this opportunity is about loyalty, patience and loyalty, illumination of someone's patience, gracefulness and gratefulness of someone's patience and some sort of process, healing a fragmented sense of view and a journey with your spirit guides, spirits of nature, your spiritual team. It's coming out. I feel it's coming out. Yes. Gracefully making a decision to gracefully come out of a rough path, allowing, like, gracefully getting through this. We have this decision of like, really standing. Oh, that's cool. It's 30. Okay. And you're having good luck with this. You're getting through this to your fruition. If I can get my cards here, okay. Yeah, you're really, staying in your true essence and alignment, and the cyclements through illusions, because you have this illusion here, which is dragonfly. I feel this is very important for masculines, okay? There's something relating to the past about this dragonfly when it comes to your omens, when it comes to your cycles, when it comes to the message that relays this, okay? It's been coming up very prominent in my life as well, and it didn't used to. It does now, but it didn't used to. When it did come about, it did give me an initial kind of like feeling or an omen of like change coming in. Now this is huge elements of omens of change in illusions, change in possibly old ways of thinking, and going into a new perspective in something. So I feel this dragonfly is very, very important for a lot of you masculines, actually. This dragonfly symbol, this dragonfly omen about illusions, about listening to your intuition when it relates to illusions, when it relates to lies. Somehow this dragonfly comes in your life and sits in your face or on you, or something happens with this, okay? Or you find it getting eaten. Healing. That's why if you found it getting eaten, it was healing. It was eating away the illusions. It was metaphorically eating away the illusions, because I vaguely heard in my head, well, what the does that mean, it being eaten? Like eaten by like ants or something, like kind of deteriorating or finding it dead. But that's just literally because it's showing you're coming into your healing. You're coming out of some sort of sense of an illusion, or they're coming out or going through a change. That could have also been a sense of like a death of an old self, like a restructure of some sort. All right. Masculine. We're on masculine. Yes. Nature. See, these are your messages. Oh, and also they want you to know you're being very protected through these changes. You're seeing a lot of the omens in nature, and really strengthening the connectivity between your communication and spiritual communication with life and animals in general, pretty much, and really strengthening your own personal protection, and seeing how to be able to raise protective energy in more of a natural self kind of way. It's not like feeling like you have to go in like intense rituals to protect yourself. I actually talked about this in the Taurus video. Like, you have your own natural way of doing things. Like me, I just recently kind of came into a lot of messages with my spirit guides and myself and my intuition about, the candles, the burning, the fire of the candles, how it releases energy. It brings a sense of energy. So using that specific candle for that specific energy, how it actually connectively works when it comes to energy and what you're doing relating to manifestation. So I actually went out and got a bunch of black candles because it's protection. And I love burning Palo Santo. See, that's a natural thing for me relating to protection and cleansing. I just burn Palo Santo. I love the smell of it. I love the way it is. I love how it makes me feel. I love how it makes me feel when I walk in my room and I smell it, Incense is another way of doing it. It's just a natural way of, like, you don't have to go through a huge thing of, like, oh, I got to get some kind of protection spell or something like that. Some people may like to. Some people may be able to write their own, and it just adds to it, which is good. And for me, I like the meditation aspect. I like projecting my mind, my heart, and my energy while the flame is doing the same thing. So that's where I'm feeling and seeing you're doing yours. Okay, however you do yours. This was just merely an example on how I do mine. And not that I felt like I needed to put energy of protection, but that it was an element being played in effect. For me, it's like, I see it, I know I'm manifesting it. It's like putting action while you're envisioning manifestation. She's so funny. Putting just your own natural heart, your own natural soul. People's soul kind of bleeds out of themselves, especially when they go into, I feel like that's a lot of these structural illusions that are being broken down too. Understanding how to have this natural sense of protection within oneself, personal protection. And no matter how little you do, the fact you have an action and an intent and, the cycle going, and you feel a comfortability with it, and this card is number 44. So it equals 8. And that's that play in that cycle also with manifestation, because the manifestor card is the Magician, which also has the 8 on it. It's the number 1 card, but it has the 8 on it. Oh, and the Strength. The Strength card is a number 8 card in some decks. Some decks I think it's the 11th card, but that also has the 8 in it, and that's that connectivity. I feel like the spiritual, the 3, or the spiritual with the tangible. That's what I was trying to say. Spiritual with the tangible, the 3D with the 5D, having that connectivity, like balance type thing. The masculine, the feminine, I feel there's a lot of Libra play going on here. Okay. I feel a lot of masculines, even if you don't have Libra in your chart, or for some of you, you're a cusp, and this is being put into play with your own inside, with yourself, your connectivity, flowing through the grace and understanding and directions, the footprint, the carbon footprinting you're leaving, relating to healing omens, and this illusion of this reveal of this illusion. Understanding, decisions, action, because I see there's this illusion relating to decisions and actions and internal dialogue. Because I don't know why I didn't put this card up, because this did come out in my Taurus reading, but for some reason when I went to clean everything up, I didn't put it up. So masculines, I felt that is for you to trust this. There's some sort of illusion that is being healed relating to internal dialogue between you and your person. I feel like the feminine sees it more than maybe the masculine. I feel like the masculine sees it, but I feel like there's a lot of whitewashing going on relating to it, or having a hard time really believing it in a way, or that it's just between you and some kind of make-believe whatever is going on in your fucking head. Excuse my language, but whatever is going on in your head. So, no, I totally go through those feelings, but then at the same time, it's just knowing the connectivity in it. It feels like it's just not there, or it's fake, or that it's illusion. And that's why I feel this illusion card is here. Healing illusion relating to this. All right. Oh my gosh. And I laid out freaking confirmation. All right, masculines. There is a lot of connectivity going on. It's no wonder I was saying mainly for the masculine and the Taurus reading. It's like this is what's happening. There is a fold and unfold happening. Okay. Now, for those that were really in a very kind of impure of heart actions, they're getting a fold in. Okay. Now, if you've been pure of your heart and everything like that, there's a fold out for you. So there's that balance in the universe happening. And I see a lot of it happening right here, or not right here on this reading, but in all my readings as a collective sense of general energies. I see it in my own sense of dynamic. I have a karmic dynamic. I have, I don't even want to say divine, like, okay, I have pure dynamics, I have, because it's like everything is technically divine. And I just, that's one of the biggest things that like picks at me a little bit. It's like, oh, you want to say that? And like, just that's divine. What about this that you're leaving out? What about this? It's like I grit my teeth with that one. I'm like, it just feels like a kind of Christianized border, and it freaks me out. I'm just like, everything's divine. It's like there's nothing here that isn't. So they're pointing it out that way to make it any different than what it already is. And then karmic energies are just karmic energies. It's not that you're a karmic person unless you're purposely doing decisions that makes you a karmic dynamic person. That's cause and effect for you. It's just, you want to get out of that energy. You learn your lessons. So, yeah, and it's rough to learn them. Yes, it is. It's a rough road. It definitely does seem like a very deserty like road here. But it is very healing. It does take away illusions. It does bring more of a personal protection and power within yourself when it comes to these decisions, this pendulum decisions. Like, it's important. I mean, that's like a diamond pendulum. Like, it's that important. It's or this is you've cleansed, you're polishing all the black off, from this diamond that you are, and coming into being able to have decisions in this sense of being that you have became this diamond in the rough. I've even expressed that to someone that, like, that's how I saw them, even if they did not see themselves this way. That's just how I saw everything. Even if I didn't know the full story of things, I didn't care. I felt it. I feel it. I see it. And when I feel it and see it, I speak it. I am not one to hold back unless it's mean and malice. And then I do try to in a way sugarcoat things, but I try not to beat around the bush as I do it. I want to be nice about what I say, but I don't want to deny the truth at the same time, So that's one of those things. It's like, yeah, maybe, I mean, there was some rough things. Why there's this coating on the outside, and it's just being cleansed. Everyone has their own process. Everyone has their own thing that they go through, and lessons they came here to want to learn. And that's one of the biggest, hugest, most beautiful diamond thing, because I saw the dedication. I saw, the heart. I saw, even though there was other things that kind of crowded it, but I can see a lot of the best out of the actions of certain people. I mean, I don't know anyone's full story, so I always give the benefit of the doubt, or take certain things with a grain of salt, because you never know. I mean, heard certain things happening outside of my window, middle of the night, people fighting. And then I kind of like want to say something, but then I took a minute to see what was going on. And it was heavy. It was something that I'm like, yeah, no, they need to go through that. I was like, I'm not even going to say anything. Y'all work that out. I'm not even going to stop you from working that out. And that's kind of like how I felt when it came to this person. And this is why it was so funny. The way I said it, it was like, I was so high. I don't even know. Oh, I don't know why, but I was just like, like Sir, like calling them like a knight, like Sir Diamond of the Rough, because that's what a knight is. They fight for the right and within their own sense of community, and I saw that and I wanted to express that. And now it's like seeing this in other areas and seeing it coming out in the cards. It's like, I love the fact I love the fact I experience everything I experienced with that, because it opened me to being able to express certain things that I see coming out as well, and trusting my own intuition in the certain things that I feel, because I have had confirmations come from other people of certain things that I've said. They're like, wow, yeah, like, I'm so happy you said that. And I was terrified to even say it, utterly terrified. Dude, it makes me look stupid. It makes me look ridiculous. It makes me look like I'm like crazy. When you say some of the craziest things like that, like I can't, and welcome to the world of Aladdin. Like, when you say things like that, it makes people look at you like, yeah, okay. But when you really play it out, in your own imagination, the one most powerful thing when it comes to shamans, it's exactly what it is. And it was beautiful to me, and I had to express it, because to me, that is my reality. That is part of my reality. The experience with that person was part of my reality. I was watching Aladdin during that time. I ended up watching The King of Thieves after that, because that's my favorite one. I love King of Thieves. I was like, yeah. Dang. Yep. Confirmation, Weaver of Dreams, relating to illusions of fickle and personal power, standing in one's personal power. Okay, so yes, a lot of you masculines, which is probably why I'm bringing this up, knowing certain things, but anyway, a lot of you masculines are a lot like what I said to this masculine. Okay, a lot of you are literally, yes, you are the diamond in the rough. You are this hero of your own journey. You don't have to be the hero of anyone else's own journey but your own. That's what creates your life in that spiral of uplifting within yourself through what you went through. Not like, crap, I could have done something different. I wouldn't have went through that. And it's like, no, I'm glad that happened that way. No, I'm glad that happened that way, because you know what? It made me more in this energy. When the blacks, what was it? The ugly duckling, I guess. He ended up being a swan. And that's this thing, that's that false projection I feel this person had on themselves. Like I think I said it last month, how they thought they were something and they really wasn't, but they really acted and thought they were that type of way because of the fact they've never seen anything different, that just naturally kind of happened, but deep down inside they really weren't. But it was like this battle within themselves. Okay, and this is getting cleansed out. Okay, yes, you are flowing through this, you are getting through a lot of this, you are battling out the adversarian energies, I would say, or dynamics or situations, not allowing yourself to lose yourself as you go through this. Okay, that's what this is practicing. That's why this is practicing this. Yeah, I am that diamond in the rough. Yeah, I am that knight that's that diamond in the rough. Aladdin did not look like a freaking knight. Aladdin was a freaking thief that stole for the other people, or stole for him to be able to eat. Stole for very good reasons, almost like Catwoman. I loved Catwoman when I was younger. It was my whole thing. She did things to help the wildlife. She stole from the rich to be able to give it back to the poor. This type of energy right here, okay? And that's the healing and illusion of this. All right, masculines, this is getting rough. All right, let me take a minute. Because that just kind of on me too. All right. Oh, man. There's definitely a huge wheel of change and shifts, dynamics happening. Cutting of ties. There's still more cutting of ties happening. All right. Yes. Confirmation and weaving what triggers these sensitivities in your heart, your soul, your mind, and everything around you. And maybe those that you feel responsible for, because I did put a kid and a dog on the beginning of this. I actually saved that picture to be able to even off the line to make cards of those shadow things. And I don't know, I just scrolling through and was like, that's it, it was just it. After I tried the wolf, of course, but that worked. All right. Wow. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, or they have Taurus and kind of pretty heavy in their chart. They may have 2 or 3 elements of Taurus, because there's a lot of pulling messages coming from that. Okay, yeah, this fickle, this power, personal power over a fickle, an illusion relating to a fickle. Endurance. Wow, this energy is gaining a lot of endurance. So when this really starts collecting its momentum, like this kookaburra, see, that is so funny, because this morning I was actually sitting there outside thinking about the kookaburra song. I learned it from Barney, but it's kookaburra sitting on the oakum tree, eating all the gumdrops that he can see. Laugh, kookaburra, laugh, kookaburra, leave some there for me. So yeah, this one's that's how I see this healing one. It's healing through laughing it off. I learned that from Barney. I mean, we had it in school too, but it's in my memory log from Barney. When I used to watch Barney, Care Bears, and Sailor Moon as a kid. I don't remember how old I was, probably 5 years old, watching Barney, Sailor Moon, Pokemon. I like Digimon way better than Pokemon though. Gargoyles, all these bombing shows. As a kid, yeah, the Muppets movie, Muppets on Treasure Island or something like that. Yeah. Teletubbies, I used to watch that. That shit was weird and crazy. All right. So, masculine, what is this? Uh-oh, someone's coming out of hiding. Someone's gaining some confidence. Because they're so happy. There's this energy of the sense of adventure towards this person. You really have so much awe. You're in awe of this person. And you know what? Don't doubt that they don't have that sense of awe for you too, okay? When you look at all the reasons why you feel this sense of childlike wonder towards this person, it's the same exact reasons why they have it towards you. Through the shit you went through, that you surmounted over so much. I mean, I keep hearing a knock. A little knock on my table. Like that. That's the second time. All right. Let's see. I lost my thought over that knock, so. But basically, I did say what I was saying. The same awe. You have the same like amazement and awe towards each other. Yes, masculines, look what you did. Oh my gosh. You come into listening to the call. This is lessons learned. Lessons learned relating to excuses. Lessons learned relating to just everything. Lessons learned. Now, this is a warning possibly relating to theft. I would keep an open energy about that because this is the thief card. But for some of you, this is lessons learned relating to certain inactions about something and how that was actually the best play ever. Okay. You see here in the connectivity on how much that actually helped you, and it helps you to forgive yourself. There's this leadership, forgiving yourself over you feeling lack thereof. Okay. Not forgiving yourself for not doing something for someone or this, that, and other. It's you. It's aligning you. Okay. And to this night, I mean, you got the night card. You got it. I mean, that energy just was like, that's why we wanted you to put that out there. That's why we wanted you to talk about that incident or that sense of collaboration and wonder. And if everything that I do read, hear, listen to, and that's that, and other, the other person, my other person will actually glow over that one too. So I personally feel they will. So yeah, I feel it. Yeah, that's why I feel like we have this like endless possibilities here, the maiden, first love, this wander. Like I feel like this person, if this is really resonating with you, this person is really starting to see how they really have. I feel like they've loved and been loved before. I really do feel that, but not like this, not to this level. Okay, I feel like it's just a little different on this level. Okay, I feel like you're seeing this as like it's I'm sorry for saying like all the time, but that's the first level of love. And then this is like, how do I express that? Because it's both love. It's just in a different way, different level type of thing. It's just different. Y'all are going to know what I mean. Especially with this being double feminine. There's an awareness and attentiveness, and it does say first love and wonder and endless possibilities and listening with your heart. Hidden energy and listening with your heart relating to a direction, because it's direction. So yeah. This just seems like feels like a laughing of a heart to heart kind of, correspondence in a way, kookaburra, or this person just admires this person so much and just is laughs, like they laugh. They're just they actually, like, this person, either it be you or the other person, or you may do this for your person. No, I feel like this is a masculine reading, so I can't say that. You as a masculine laugh your butt off relating to your feminine, and it's not laughing at them like it used to. It's laughing like, dang, you funny. It's like, I love the amusement. Yeah, it's like pure amusement, though. It's not cutting amusement. And the masculine card came out, clarifying that. What? Yeah. Bond, connection, freaking promises. This is the Smith, too. This is like creating ultimate, like, It looks like you are watching the crap out of your feminine. All right. I mean, this masculine is just looking like, yeah, I know, and I know, and I know, and yeah, okay. And and there's this action and strength, because this is an action and strength card. Putting the work into something. We'll see healing. Putting the work into healing a bond. Putting the work into, because this is a Smith card. I mean, this is masculine. This is very masculine energy, like strong, like, how do I even, this is like blacksmithing type of energy of a masculine relating to this, this, it's not hardening you, it's actually softening you more. How do I express the durability? Like, you're creating more durability in the lightheartedness of healing, the lightheartedness of just enjoying. Okay, yes. This is what I was trying to bring out the whole time. All right. Of just enjoying you, who you are, the way you are, the fact that you came to all this connectivity. You know how hard it is for people to be able to like see all this? I mean, you probably do, especially if you've really started aligning a lot. It's a huge rarity. It's like it's a gift, it's an immense gift from I would say the spiritual essence of life, like life itself. It's a beautiful gift. I feel it has its rough times working through, where I feel this personal protection, talking with yourself, uplifting yourself. You're doing good. You're on the right track. I have to do this with myself a lot because I overanalyze and overthink things so much. But yes, this is your personal protection that you are really flowing with, being able. You're really opening into dancing with the elements, of nature, elements of nature. If you really love water, you dance with the water. Which is because I actually do that with the waves. I dance with the spirits of the water with the waves. If you're more of a earth, you do more earth stuff. You probably are very connected with Fae. You probably are very connected with like the gods of the forest type of thing. There's if you're of air, you're probably very connected with the birds. If you're cusp, you're seeing the connectivity of the elements with spiritual, with the animals, because I found it very interesting when I said, oh, if you know me, what am I obsessed with? And this girl blew me out the water, because I think we started talking whenever a few weeks before I had COVID, and we really don't talk too much, but it's like our souls just naturally know each other. And we just are, it's almost like reuniting with a sister. And last night I was thinking how she was a past twin of mine. We were twins in the past. I just know it. I can feel it. I see it. And she literally laid out, she's like, you're obsessed with animals. So she's like cracked her fingers, like she got all into it like how I would. And I saw the energy in the words and the way it was written, and I was just like, that is so me all the way. I was like, that's so me how I would do that. That is so me. Yes, that is what I'm obsessed with. The animals, she nailed it. I was like, yeah, it is the animals, because I connect with them on my life. I connect with them in my healing. I connect with them in omens way, messengers, I connect with them on such a high basis like that. And I was like, dang, you made me think about myself. I was like, that's hard to do. You already do so much thinking of doing this with or what about this with myself and this and this, aligning and harmonizing and whatnot. I was like, it's pretty hard for someone to make me think about myself like that, to kind of think something about myself. There's only been one person that's been able to do that a lot. And I mean, a lot, like, right, like, not on purpose. Like they didn't do it on purpose either. It just naturally happened. I feel like it was because the way I communicated with them. Yeah, it was. That's why. It was because of the way I communicated. And how I wasn't trying to be trickstery or malice or anything, but I was literally truly being pure of heart, had to release all this, wondering how I'm going to be able to align or even heal all this, and had no clue how to do it, try to do it on my own, and then just went to this person being like, I don't know what's going on, but if you could tell me something, it'd be great. I was like... And yeah, I had a lot of self-reflection through that. And because it was a really rough dynamic. I mean, it's a rough dynamic. It's like, it's almost like a forbidden type of dynamic in a way, especially with the way I was expressing myself. And it's just, but at the same time, I knew I had to, for some reason, go through it. And there's a lot of lessons I did receive out of it, especially within myself. And that's the only person that's been able to really, in a sense, me trigger myself with it. And I felt that's actually very important. I felt that was like one of the biggest steps in my life of really harmonizing my heart. Really harmonizing my heart and my mind. And it was funny because I told them the same. I wrote them a letter saying the same thing now, to align your heart and your mind together. And little did I know I was technically saying that to myself too. I meant it when I said it, but little did I know that I was actually really kind of reflecting that upon myself too. So yeah. Oh my gosh. It was great. It was great. It was like the coolest thing I think I've ever had such a weird dynamic with. And I personally feel with all my heart in my own reality, that's exactly like maybe how they thought about it too. Now, maybe not then, but now I feel they do. And you know what? All I have to say with that is masculine, no matter how rough maybe your feminine may be going through some things, or how mad you feel they might be at you, or how messed up you feel you did, following your heart and your intuition really creates a lot of wonders for yourself, for yourself with your own soul, for the alignment within your own mind and heart. Not saying that you should self-sabotage yourself in order to do this, to, I don't know, somehow come to something. I don't know. A lot of what you need to do in the process of how to play your own cards that you need to do it. And I feel like that's probably exactly why I'm going to end up with doing a feminine reading after this. Wow, we're already at an hour almost. So to let other feminines know that too. Not just the masculines. I just feel the masculines get, kind of like a bad rep in a way through the whole card reading, what do you call that? Community. Yeah, card reading community. And it's like it's not really that bad as some of it maybe, but there's only those specific few, because I have heard a lot of court things happening, people going to jail and stuff, and huge horrible fights happening, addictions, really bad addictions, and feeling of guilt over certain these things, feeling like a sense of obligation to help, relating to some sort of addiction dynamic. So it's a lot of it, and I allow myself to digest and then listen, and digest, listen, and then compute, energies within myself, which is why I will sit here. Weird. It's so weird sometimes. Like, I feel like I'm being weird, like sitting here literally doing nothing, black screen. Sometimes I won't even have my music playing. Usually I really like my music playing. I like shaman drums playing, because then it really helps, the shift of that, the whatever those drums do, when it comes to our chemicals and brain and whatnot, and our emotions and whatnot. But it sends you deep, especially when you don't have to sit there and just close your eyes and watch the visions happen as you technically journey with the drums. The connectivity and your own thoughts of just honing in a sense of a meditation, and just read. It's like reading your thoughts, watching, like they say, let it go through and let go. Well, it's kind of like how you're reading a book and you're just reading and then turning the page and just reading and then flowing with it. That's what you're doing with your thoughts. You're reading your thoughts, you're reading your memories, you're reading all of it, and you're just digest. And then I usually start talking out loud, and that's gaining that huge connectivity as you digest, connect, read, digest, connect, read. So I feel that's exactly that's what's really bringing in a lot of this. This is why I say, you masculines, you are definitely a diamond in the rough, okay? Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of self-awareness. It takes a lot of awareness of things around you to be able to read, digest, and then connect. And sometimes it makes you feel really weird, because you'd be talking to yourself. People think you're crazy when you do that, and you could say some of the weirdest things with yourself, and you feel like it's coming from somewhere else, and it really is, and it's a scary thought. So some people, it's just like, and that's so funny. Okay, well, anything else? I am blank. Masculines, I'm blank. When does that happen? I am usually never blank. I always have something to say. Shoot, my masculine knows that. I always have something to say. All right. I'll make up something to say. Oh, too good. All right. So, all right. This adventure towards this green woman, influencer, and so that my ringtone. I put the same ringtones and text tones that I had from my old phone, my unicorn ones. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have, let's see here, masculine. I did not finish out those, but we are already at an hour. So this younger energy, I don't feel they're younger, but they are like a younger energy person adventuring out towards this beauty, this green woman. Okay, this green woman here, and this is influence or association with a dark medium man under 40. Okay, and then we have this inaction. I feel like connectivity, understandings when relating to inaction, and then learning one's lessons and feeling a calling towards the Fae and stepping into one's leadership. And this is influence and association with a medium dark lady. Okay. I don't feel this is a past person, this medium dark lady. I feel this person is she's medium dark. That could be their skin. But I feel the energy of this person is very balanced, give with one hand and can take with another type of thing. They have that type of dual balance inside of themselves or within their actions too. And I feel that's why we have this dual lady here, right here. Like she has this mask. It's like her darker accents of herself, this hidden energy, and listening with one heart, relating to creating and endless possibilities and wonder. Okay. So like this could really, if this is someone that you feel like you can feel their energy literally before they walk through the door. Like this person, for you masculines, this person like makes you freaking go crazy inside, and you have to sit here and compose and hold your breath sometimes, like poker face. Yeah, that's how I feel. All right. There's some like denotes of disappointments or delays relating to a message, and about a receipt of, this is because or about a receipt of money or a gift, and drastic action relating to this energy of personal protection here. This could be going towards to protect some kind of secret information you found out and going to protect her. Okay, this could be that. All right. But there's a gift involved or a receipt of money that's due. Okay. Yeah, a large amount of money or a costly gift. There's money involved in this. This is why I feel there's a separation. This involves an inheritance or some sort of money or some sort of splitting of money, or this involves money. Okay. The messages I get out of my own cards, like some of these readings. This is why I do collective reading more than half the time. Because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I start complaining. All right. Confirmation here. All right. So I guess I'll say it. When it comes to this person in this direction, there's that the money is holding this up because I feel like there's a plan for this, future hopes and ambitions, plans and love are associated with medium dark man under 40. Okay. And this is involving relating to or working with or kind of had a focus point to this maiden that is this dual energy here. Okay. And confirmation when it comes to some setbacks, difficulties, business, this could be because of a job. It looks like there's a fickle relating to a job because of some things kind of being revealed. And that's what's also causing a lot of setback, delays, and plans, is because there was some sort of action taken possibly in a wrong direction, but it was the right direction at the same time for the lessons that was needed. Lessons learned. Okay. This is why this is why I say what I say when I do my feminine readings. Feminines, it's okay. They had to go through what they had to go through. Don't take it too personal. All right. Yep. Weaver of dreams, wish come true. And for some of you, this is influence or association with a light blonde man under 40. Okay. So for some of you, this is like wish come true, and this is your person. Some of you, this is like wish comes true relating to third party, kind of trying to keep things split. Okay. For me, I can see that because it's like that is kind of like what made this person is what made this in a way, because of the meetings, like forbidden, taboo. Like this person is what made that forbidden. So for me, I can see how that's kind of like a weaver of dreams for everything coming together, and this person kind of like not taking it personal or to heart and allowing it, which would blow my mind away because I really don't. that just would blow my mind away, because I would have never thought for a second that person would specifically allow it. But this is a wish come true. So, and weaver of dreams. And when I had a dream of a bunch of spiders in my dream, I mean, that person and this person and their other person, their baby mom, was all in this dream. And so that's trippy to me. I even made a video about talking about that dream too. So yeah, that's wild and trippy to me. When did that video happen? I think that happened in 2017, because I think that's around the time. Nope, that had to have been 16, because I don't know, maybe the end of 2016 going into 2017, it kind of started being triggered. Because I think I messaged saying, I hope you and everything, you and your family is okay. And that's when I really started getting crazy dreams, and just kind of like, it was my backup way to kind of confront it in a way. It was definitely before that drawing, and that drawing was in 2017. The other drawing, it was a fox. It was a fox with wings. That one I actually ended up allowing the flame to eat it. I missed that one. Oh yeah, because I had this saying, like, for who is not afraid of my dark forest will find a bed of like roses or something like that. I can't remember, but I know I have that saying somewhere. I wrote it down. But yeah, okay. Anyway, back to the story here. I don't even remember why I was talking about that. I lost full train of thought on that. I don't know why all this stuff is coming up. Oh. Okay. Okay, masculines. Anything else? Oh, wow. Some of you masculines actually might end up with a heart-to-heart conversation with someone else before you go into a heart-to-heart conversation with your person. Well, because of avoiding way too much conflict. Revenge tactics. Trying to avoid revenge tactics. Personal protection and revenge tactics. Oh, so some of the feminines are actually already receiving some of the messages. Oh, some of this was not even meant to be a physical message. Some of this was to trust the internal dialogue of messages. And about some sort of disappointments. And confirmation is granted back. Oh. Well, I felt like that took me a little bit longer to see that before than it should have. Okay, that's why that's sitting there. Light in the dark, seeing and being able to be in comfort with oneself and seeing this. Oh, the feminine's going to give the masculine a sense of a message and all of this too. Okay, this is too heavy. All right, I gotta go. I gotta move forward. All right, y'all, let's go. 11:11. Look at that. 11:11. Oh my. Oh my. That is so cool. I am just like tickled pink. Intent. Yes. Intent. And then 11. Dream. Dreams gone wild. Let's see. Petitioning the Supreme Court. This could be relating to some court matters that is being taken care of right beside them right now. Maybe some of you, it has to deal with the divorce or splitting of certain things, or kid related, because I did put a kid on the front of this. So, and or animals, because I did also put in animals. Oh man, this is just okay. All right. And flourishing. Everything is getting uprooted and flourishing. So the feminine is probably going to end up uprooting and moving. It's going to take some time, though. I hope the feminines cross-watch. Yeah, but I also know certain karmics would cross-watch, too. This is why there's some karmic stuff out there. Because if you're in that karmic dynamic thinking and cycle, you kind of label yourself as a karmic. So if you step out of that, are you then a karmic anymore? You're really not. You're just, siphoning through the backlash of those energies and those choices you've made. The masculine is doing it too. Okay. So there's an intent in uprootion. Okay. The masculines are more likely going to move, or you're going to be, some of you, you're definitely moving. I even know that. But that's why I blocked. Because I saw that. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, y'all got eagle too. Look at y'all. And falcon. I can be a very heavy energy person. Wow, masculine. I mean, you got dual masculine energies here. You don't even have the feminine on this. That's pretty cool, because the Taurus had 2 feminine energies and a masculine energy. And this has dual masculine. That's what's up. You're totally like empowering yourself. All right. So let's see. 20 intent. Game of Thrones. Okay, I feel like you're throning yourself, not putting yourself on a high stool or high horse. You're throning your own self and your own heroicy in your own reality. Okay, you are throning yourself, putting yourself on your throne. You didn't feel like you earned or deserved your throne in your own world. And you're realizing, oh no, you deserve that 100 times over, because you are seeing how and what in the understanding. Okay, yeah, all of that is coming in clear, okay? Hear the herds of buffalo thundering in the distance as they run, carving the path for the buffalo to come. Like them, you are an echo of the ones who walked before you, and you will one day be gone from this place. What will be your legacy? In the mystery, you begin to feel the glory of existence for the great white buffalo and the prairie dog alike. Both are powerful in their own ways, but you begin to sing your songline, a harmony of feeling and experiences that created your unique story. If you have outgrown your stories, change them and make them better. Trust that inspiration will come to you. Imagine your perfected self. Seek the strength of your intent and ability to love and forgive yourself. When Evening. When evening comes, give thanks for the awareness that you have found. Be reborn into a new sense of well-being and perfection. Sing the new song line that comes from your heart. Listen to the echoes of your voice in the canyons as the sound plays with the air. The eagles screech on high. You doubled to that ego, oh, you're going through an ego death. Yeah, because you doubled that eagle energy is what I was trying to say. And this is interesting. This is like a complete elimination of an ego death here. Listen to the echoes of your voice in the canyons as the sound plays with the air. The eagles screech on high. You are the food of echoes. It is law, and it has always been that way. Flourish, uprooted. A tree violently uprooted from its life force has many faces of grief and confusion. We are often like this tree, torn away from the environment that encourages our life growth, and the sense of loss can be devastating. But the roots leave a seed beneath the earth that will ultimately rekindle the wisdom that was left. It will grow and forest the land in your name, and the echoes of your love will flourish from the rain of tears you have shed. The earth is a schoolhouse to which we come to learn and correct it says negativity, but I would say specific cycles and lessons we ask for ourselves to learn. We want to learn to enhance our own sense of being and soul and experience in life. Abuse is not a birthright. It is something you are taught, and you can replace painful memories with better thoughts. You have the right to change your story with your imagination. Focus on happy laughter. Kookaburra. We call it Kookaburra too. Focus on happy laughter and well-being instead of abuse. And the gladness of your heart will follow as the arms of the spiritual enfold you and keep you safe. See every aspect of a situation, even a tough one. Oh, I've said that too. Though you cannot change the past, you know that you can change what is in your life now. Believe in your right to flourish. Yeah, that part. All right, my booklet's over here. Okay, cool. And we have eagle. We're all up in that eagle energy today. Tell you what. And falcon. All right. I am eagle, the thread that binds you to the spiritual. I am the great sky dancer. I am your ascension made manifest. I am your power in flight. I am the one who soars highest on the least amount of effort. I am faith in that which carries me. You have been called to evolve, and I am your guide. Your soul demands growth, and I am your nourishment. I am your signal to climb higher, push harder, and then let go. Allow the final push and then float freely on the changes that are coming. Do not attempt to steer the progress. You may have become too rigid in your spirituality, clinging to dogma that can hamper your inner flight. Enlightenment will not only come from books or classes, it is also a lifetime journey. You may not know when the next thermal is coming to lift your wings, but have faith and make the leap anyway. Break the chains, learn to soar, get outside of your head and fly. You are gaining altitude, you are reaching the sky, and you are limitless, you are eagle. Oh, we have 10 to 11. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. This is awesome. That's like level up. That's 2 levels up. I feel like there's 3 going on. But yeah, so far right now we see 2. We have from 10 to 11, which is really good. So I feel you're extremely close right there at the doorway into your, in a sense, new life. It's going to be like a new life for you. It's going to be a new way of living. It's going to be like a new way of seeing things all the time, a new dynamic. Like everything is going to be completely different. You're not going to be afraid anymore. You're not going to feel like you have to constantly guard your back. You're not going to feel as if, you know, you're lacking something all the time. You're not going to feel the overwhelming energy of feeling torn in half and ended up going into self-sabotaging energy. Like, this is ending, okay? I feel for you, this is a lot of that energy is ending, and the more open you allow yourself to kind of flow through that door, the easier it is going to be on you. It's not going to be as impactful because of the way you're playing your cards. You're playing them really well, okay? And you have a lot of freaking patience. Like, holy cow. I thought I had patience, but I know you've got some hello patience here, okay? All right, let's get into Falcon now. I am Falcon. I don't even know if I showed y'all Eagle. Did I even show y'all Eagle? Here you go. It's like an Indian man. Look at that. It's like going into chiefdom. That's how I feel this is. It's like a level up into being chief. From knight to chief. Yeah. Because I feel like he was like a warrior, you know. He was frontline leader warrior, and he goes from knight to chief, from knight to king, even though that's usually not possible, but in our reality it's possible. And then we go into Falcon. That kingship. I mean, look, the bird. I mean, we get the the bird on the person's head, you know, and here, and it's like a crowning. I feel it's like a double crowning. Okay, but I feel like the second crowning is really only going to, in a sense, reveal itself once there's this humbleism happening. There's a lot of humbleism that's happening. It's a little bit rough because of maybe your past beliefs and dogmas that were kind of connected to it. But I feel like this humbleism is definitely transforming to a different type of view that's allowing the second crowning. To see where the fence is for ego, okay? Where there's a healthy balance in the ego and not too much, and high horse and maybe yourself, or being too hard on yourself, because that's a flip side of ego. Instead of being, you know, controlling or this, that, and another. But whitewashing is the other side of this ego. Sweeping things under the rug, that's this side of ego. This is the side of ego I know all way too much about, because this is the ego I had to get over. I work through and still, you know, self-check with. My high horse ego is I don't know. I have a hard time allowing myself to be put on some sort of high horse, and sometimes I'm like, you're allowed to be on a horse, and it's like, well, I like being next to the horse. That's where I feel the balancing out is happening for you, okay? All right. I am Falcon, the swiftness of change. I am the sun god, the solar emblem, and the renewal of fortitude. I am victory rising. Wow, nice. I am the hunter, faster than anyone. I harness the power of quick action. Every flit of a feather alters the world somehow. So waste no opportunity. I am conquest. I am prophecy. I will lead you to your purpose. You have made great strides already, but I am here to take you further. I have given you the visions you asked for, but you have yet to take flight. Take heed of the currents and dive in. Find your target and take uncompromising aim. I am the arrow that hits the mark and will stir you ahead if you allow it. Get away from the scenic route and plot your steps quickly. Many great things lie ahead. You are forging ahead. You have spotted the prize. You are triumphant, and you are Falcon. All right, masculines. That is what I have for you. Now I might just kind of take a break before I get into feminine. Now I see why I lay myself out for good. You know, I end up almost 3 hours doing readings every day. Sometimes longer than that, especially if I have personal readings. And usually I always get those done first because the drain that happens and the replenishing that I go through after I get off of here, which is sometimes why I probably make my mom mad over, I wait till sometimes she gets home to do the dishes. Because I'm like, I do readings and then I maybe do go into a personal reading and I sit here and refurbish myself, level up my emote, I don't even know, reflourish myself. That's all I gotta say. And, take that time. I got to, or else I can't handle more draining. It's just too much. So, all right. Masculines. Awesome read. I'd definitely be back for feminine. Don't forget to share. You never know who else that will see this, and it might be able to help them as well. Don't forget to like it. It greatly helps you to move the videos along for others to see. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day, masculines. Yeah, you're right on track. You're doing really well. You're right on track. I just feel there's a lot of practice when it comes to not being too hard on yourself relating to your thoughts and possibly past actions. Okay. All right. Unicorn out. Goodbye.